Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Taken high and deep to right. Shore going back at the track, the wall. And that one is out of here. A two-run shot that gives them the lead. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. And this one gives them the lead at 6-5.
Yeah, and this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely can't overlook his contribution. He really played a great ball game.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Rangers come out on top 10-8.
The final
so long, everybody.
Ball game this afternoon. First for the victorious.
And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning. Mike Olt is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 20, Mike Olt.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose.
Leading off for the Rangers.
Hit hard toward the right side. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning. And the throw in gets away from him.
Safe.
Here's where trying to do too much, come back and haunt you. This was just going to be a simple single, but look, here comes a throwing error, and that allows him to move into scoring position.
Alberto Villarreal will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out.
Villarreal.
All right, one time.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Hot shot to third. There is La Stella, a tag for one, and that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Left fielder, Rocco Lowe.
Ground ball to second. This could be two. To second for one. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More Cactus League action coming your way after this. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he turned in a really good performance. His fastball had some good life to it. He really mixed his speeds well.
Just blocks from the Capitol building, we welcome you to Nationals Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Washington Nationals. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, like everyone else, I can't wait to see what Miggy Cabrera has in store. He's on a nice little hot streak, batting over 400 in his last 10 games.
Ivan Nova gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, you take a look at that ERA. He has not been good this year. Got to throw a lot better, and hopefully he can start doing that in this one.
Ozzie Rivera will stand in now. 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday.
Well, it seems like it's going from bad to worse. He had a bad day yesterday, and he's hitting under 200 in his last 10.
First pitch on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Eric, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
Hey, one pitch. Make it yours.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Drummond's a very fair umpire, Matt. Calls a pretty standard strike zone. Usually not a lot of complaints either way.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Let's go, kid.
And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. With that, here's a look at the Brewers' starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, this team could really use that man in the 6-hole to turn it around soon. I think he just needs to change his mindset at the plate. Just let the struggles go. And
Alonso Nieto is set to stand in, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a hit in recent action. Sent on the ground out to second. Rivera gloves it. A quick out number 1. With a moment now, let's take a look at the Brewers defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
well, Matty, Carlos Gomez, He's a Gold Glove winner out there in that outfield. Very entertaining to watch. Very demonstrative, very athletic, and can make plays that you don't see many outfielders make.
Hey, we got one here.
Freddie Dorta will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the .330 mark to begin play.
Well, it's still early in this season, but if he keeps this up, he's going to be looking to get paid in the offseason. His contract is up after this year.
Ground ball to second. This could be two. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. Back to first, but it's right by him.
Yeah, and right here, he knew that at second base he was going to have to hurry this throw back to first if he had any chance to double him up. And you see his throw get away from him, but since there's no advancement, it's going to be a straight fielder's choice, no error on the play.
Ozzie Rivera is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one.
Let her rip, let her rip.
Look out, 2-0 now.
Well, not close on either of these first two pitches. He's going to have to find the release point quick before he loses the leadoff guy.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Grounded to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Yeah, I think this has got to be an infield single. You see the reaching attempt there at short. Even if he fields this ball cleanly, there's no guarantee they were going to get him at first. And this is indeed going to be a base hit.
Striding into the box, Miguel Cabrera. He drew a walk his first time up.
Babe. Here we go.
Oh, and they've got him picked off.
Keep it rolling.
And now they've got him picked off.
Stay hot up there. Here we go, kid.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And now he's on the move again for second. Pitch inside the throw. And no throw as he'll just hang on to it. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And they'll just tag him here for the out.
Come on, big guy. Stay hot up there.
Now to the plate, Chris Parmalee. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Oh, this is a bad error right here. He tries to square himself up to second base to get this double play started, but I don't know if his cleats got stuck or what, but this is not a very good throw, and he's going to get stuck.
Ozzie Rivera heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, drive it deep, big doc. Here we go.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Hey, see it. Drive it.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Right here. Let's go, kid.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
A pretty good swing there. You'll watch. Head stays down, ball gets deep in the zone, and He lets those hands lead the way, and he drives it to right field. That's as good an approach as you're going to see.
Miguel Cabrera will stand in for the third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Right here, kid. He's going.
And he'll step off. Runners on the move for second. Here comes the first pitch. He's running again. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he'll be in there at second without a throw, in fact.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
2
Come on
runs,
now.
5 hits, and 2 errors thus far from Milwaukee. Runner goes for third. Pitch inside. The throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
Normally, when you see a guy steal third base, it's because he got a nice walking lead, really got out there nice and far. But here, he had almost no lead whatsoever when he made his break. Very fortunate to get away with that one.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. To short, hit hard.
Hard 90, hard 90, hard 90.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
And here's just a case of a guy at the plate doing the little things to help his team win. And he gives his guys the lead here following the RBI groundout.
Hey, 2 here.
On the ground, softly towards second. Gonna be a tough play. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Ozzie Rivera is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Big breaking ball and a beauty. 1-2. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Drive it right here.
Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
And in a tie ball game already, that would have been a tough way to let the go-ahead run get on base. But luckily, this is a nice play behind the plate to make sure that guy doesn't get down to first.
Brett Laurie will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Hey,
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Bunt attempt with 2 outs. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Washington. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Back now with baseball on the show from the nation's capital. Just down the street from that building, we are set for what remains. Ozzie Rivera ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game.
And he's well on his way to a nice series now. Third hit so far tonight. These guys are going to need his production here, so a welcome sight indeed.
Miguel Cabrera will stand in one more time, and fortunately for him, he'll get a 5th chance here to extend that hitting streak.
Yeah, he hasn't had the same success the rest of the guys have, but that could all change with one swing.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A pitch out. The throw on a great time to pitch out as he'll be thrown out easily at second.
You know, some managers don't like to call for the pitch out right away, thinking if they guess wrong, it changes the whole at bat. But here, they had a good idea he'd be running, and turns out they were right.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there, he winds up with a 3-hit ball game, and a couple of those were key hits that helped lead his guys to victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Brewers win it 6-3. Good night from D.C.
Nationals Park, 41,222. The Nationals thank you for your attendance.
Time for baseball now on the show. As you get a look there at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. Should be a fun Father's Day matchup between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Washington Nationals. It's Nationals baseball next on the show. Ozzie Rivera will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
Well, guys, one good game does not a season make. He's been hitting under 250 over his last 10 games, so hopefully he's figured something out.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Right,
EK, these Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, and the pitching really let him down last time.
See you later. Over the wall, a home run. And he's getting close. With that home run, he's just 1 away from number 200 for his career.
Well, this is not a number that's going to put him among the all-time greats or anything. But there are so many players out there, both current and former major leaguers, who'd love to say they had 200 dingers. Heck, I only hit 19.
Freddie Dorta will take his first cuts now, and as you can see, he enters play with that average up over the 320 mark.
You know, as an everyday player, you wake up in the morning and you dream of 3-hit days. You look at the average that he's got on the season, and he added one of those 3-hit days yesterday.
To second for 1, on to Cabrera, and it's a double play. A time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot. He's having a really nice season with the bat, sporting a slugging percentage over 500, so there's a good chance.
Brett Laurie will stand in as he'll enter play 4th in the National League batting race.
Yeah, and he leads his ball club in hitting, so he's a guy that they really look to offensively.
Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. More coming up from Nationals Park in just a moment. Ozzie Rivera stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, he absolutely crushed it earlier, so let's see if he can get into another one in this at-bat.
Now a snap move over to first. Don't want to forget about him.
Simple throw over there.
And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
And again, he'll snap one over to first. Being especially careful here.
Come on, kid, get on for us. Here we go.
He's set. Here it comes. Chop foul at the plate. Strike one.
Hey, see it deep and drive. What do you say?
Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. Two strikes on him now.
Hey, see it, drive it. Let's go. Hey, have a rip,
Looking to
kid.
put
Here
him
you go.
away. Here's the 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. Now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone. Maybe even in the dirt.
Good piece on it, huh? Let's go.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Chopped at the plate, but that one rolls foul. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with two strikes.
Wait for a good one, huh?
A ball and two strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit to short. He's got it. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Milwaukee leads it 1-0. Bo Ladd is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time, as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Well, here's another look. This looked to be a fairly routine play. Just might have hit him, though, on the heel of the glove, and now they've got a leadoff base runner.
One out now.
In now, Alonso Nieto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Hit on the ground to short. One there, but wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
Kind of lucky to get it out anywhere here. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and it doesn't have a whole lot of zip on it, but they do find a way to get that force.
Ozzie Rivera will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one. For that man right there, just the one run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball.
All right, one time right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him
Yep,
with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Right,
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, one down.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made one bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Ozzie Rivera will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Storen comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a pitch you really have to learn to take against a guy like this. But even if you make contact, you're just going to get something in on the label, so that's a great take.
Drilled right back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
They continue to rack up the hits. That puts runners on first and second now. But, as we always say, it's what you do with all those base runners that's important. And so far, they haven't done a whole lot. Just take a look at our score.
Miguel Cabrera gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going.
Hey, clutch out for us right here. Your turn, kid. Here we go.
Chop foul over towards the dugout.
Hey, clutch up right here.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Well, you know when you get 2 strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah, that thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
Stepping in now, Roger Colvin, as he'll take a look at ball one.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you got to suck it up.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score.
Hey, keep it going up there. Your turn, your turn.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's in a situation now where he does not want this game to get away from him. 2 guys on already. Now he's not in the strike zone to this hitter. He's got to reel it back in if you're flirting with a little bit of danger now with another ball.
He's falling behind now, 3-1. Fastball here.
I think it has to be. You're licking your chops if you're the hitter. 3-1. You can't walk the bases loaded. Bail and wail.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses with that one. Ball 4. And that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
Boy, and he's not too thrilled with that call out there on the mound. And you know what? I don't blame him. I mean, have a look where this pitch is. That catches an awful lot of the plate, and I think I'd be mad if I were him.
Jonathan Lucroy will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit, it still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
First offering on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
Hey, get your pitch right now.
Here's the 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 1 run, 8 hits, and 2 errors thus far for Milwaukee.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
Nope.
Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2.
Yeah, and he didn't want that one to be in the strike zone. Even with the bases loaded, this is still a strikeout situation, remember.
Touch up. Drive him in for us. Let's go, baby.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
That is a big time to come up with a strikeout in a tight game like this. You still got that tying run over there at first, but with 2 away now, you don't necessarily need a ground ball to get you out of this.
Rene Beltran will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Rene Beltran.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Oh, here's a line drive, and he's cashed in big time with the bases loaded. Extra bases.
Take a turn.
2-run score. Tying run headed home. And a relay to the plate. But not in time. And just like that, this ball game is tied.
Well, defensively, they know the tying runs on first, so the one thing you can't afford to give up is an extra base hit. You can safeguard against it, but you can't always prevent it, and sure enough, he's going to clear the bases here.
Ozzie Rivera will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on.
Come on, big dog, get your pitch.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Boy, hitting the guy wouldn't exactly be the smoothest way to enter a ball game. He's lucky that one didn't get him.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, have a good rip up there, huh?
Two and 1 after the foul ball there.
Hey, like you can.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. 2-2.
Hey, wait for yours here.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Rivera is retired, and there's one away.
And in a tie ball game already, that would have been a tough way to let the go-ahead run get on base. But luckily, this is a nice play behind the plate to make sure that guy doesn't get down to first.
Ozzie Rivera strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Hey, keep it going. Need you right now.
Hey, need you right here, kid. Drive something.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first.
Hey, drive those guys in. Here we go.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And you wonder if he's feeling just a little bit distracted having that base stealer over there at first base. Sometimes just the threat of a steal can really mess with your head out there.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Tipton is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Brewers strand 1. This game's all tied at 4. Freddie Dorta is set to take his turn, leading things off as they'll try to walk off winners in the bottom half.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now this deep in extra innings, they're just going to say, hey, this is your game now, pal. We need you to go as long as you can. And at least he started this inning off on the right foot.
Ozzie Rivera strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Now a fork ball, but this will bounce near the plate for a ball.
Hey, any way you can, any way you can. Here we go.
Very high, 2-1.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
2-1, here it is. That's going to even up the count at 2-2.
Come on, guy, get your pitch right here.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And the first baseman can't get there.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Push to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Let's watch this swing in show motion. You're going to see this pitch just tie him up in knots, but somehow he's able to fist it all the way out to right field.
Lawrence Getz will get a call after all here as he'll come on to pitch in the 15th inning.
Lawrence Goetz.
Hey, keep it going. Your turn.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. Swinging a soft liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Well, the good ones make it look easy, don't they? I mean, if you're hitting 230, this ball doesn't drop for a hit. No way. But he'll tell you, that's just the way I had it planned.
Working ahead.
Roger Coleman stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings.
Hey, big moment.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Nieto on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
There you go. That's all he's looking to do. Get one airborne here. And now that they've got the lead, they can turn their sights towards the bottom half with a chance to wrap this one up.
Ray Rock will come on now, and at least they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings.
Ray Rock.
Jonathan Lucroy will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
A 1 pitch on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Into the box, Rene Beltran. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Come on, big dog, we need you.
2 down, runners at first and second. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, it's your turn. Drive him in.
We need you right here. Let's go, kid.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
A 2-out hit here would be nice, but a 2-out walk wouldn't be the worst thing in the world either.
Hey, let her fly up there, huh?
Hey, your turn. Drive him in.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he will be safe at the plate as he's able to sneak in ahead of the tag, and it's 6-4.
Just a little parachute shot out there into right field, but, you know, it's going to work for him as you see it get down out there, and that's going to drive in a run.
Chase McIntosh steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat in one of the turning points of this ballgame right here.
Nieto is in pursuit. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. And now this crowd finds their club behind the 8 ball here as they don't want to wind up on the losing end of this thing. The Brewers lead it 6-4.
All right, here we go now.
Leading off the inning, Alonso Nieto, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Two-one pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 pitch. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Boy, and in the first 2 games of this series, he's already struck out a total of 4 times now. You get to where you just hate taking that walk back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating feeling.
Hey, 1 down now, 1 down.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
That evens it up 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out.
Ball.
High and wide.
Count.
2 balls
2-1.
and a strike. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, it's starting to look like he's got this one under control. Just 1 out away now from a big extra inning victory here on the road.
Vince Gonzalez stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
Hey, we got 2.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
You talk about coming back with a shutdown inning. How about striking out the side to give your guys a little bit of a lift? He's 1 pitch away from doing just that.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1-2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for him.
To first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Man, I'm telling you, we'd be a lot better off if we got paid by the inning. This one seemed to go on forever, but they finally claimed the victory here as they shut the door in the 15th inning.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. More, head on over to the